Hello, welcome to the Phreak Show. Bumpy McSquiggums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Cardinal Quest 2. This is by Random9, and it is available on Congregate, iOS, Android, all of those for free. You can also pick it up on Steam for a reasonable price. And the difference between the Steam version and the free-to-play versions are you can pretty much unlock everything immediately, straight through the game, and play it and enjoy it and everything else. Whereas the other ones have some microtransactions to help you get a little bit further along. So if you want to play the game and unlock it slowly, you can go either route. Or if you want to be able to spend money and just unlock certain things, you can go with the free route. Or you can go and get it all on Steam, and I will show you what I'm talking about for unlocking everything. We can unlock all for the next run, which I may show you guys here in a minute. We'll see. I'm going to see if I can do 1 or 2 runs. My first one went a little long, but it wasn't too bad. So we're going to hop in, we're just going to start playing and just enjoy this. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it along with me. We'll see in just a minute. Alright, as you see, I have defeated Act 1 like a boss. Apparently there's also Act 2, Act 3, possibly more than 3 acts. I don't know for sure. Obviously I've only played through Act 1, and I have unlocked the Tower Endless. So, we're going to go back to Act 1. You know what? Let's go to the Tower Endless. Alright, so these are the ones that I have unlocked thus far. The Fighter, the Thief, the Wizard, the Ranger. I thought I unlocked more than just those. We also have the Pugilist, the Paladin, and the Alchemist. So those are the options. We also have the choice between male and female characters, though I don't... I suppose. It's noticeable enough. Not really with the Fighter. So I did it with the Fighter, guys. That's who I managed to get through. What are these? Different skin tone? Ah, okay, cool. So there's a little bit of variation and variety you can do there. Oh, actually, these are all locked, so I actually don't have access to any of these. Interesting. Alright, so what we're going to do before we actually do this, let's actually unlock stuff and see what some of the other things are. Unlock all! Alright, for this one session, everything is free. So, we're going to go back in, we're going to go to the tower, and we have all of these unlocked. I'm going to try out the Ranger, I think. A skillful hunter who stalks the forest, bow in hand, and faithful dog at the ready. Alright. And apparently we have all these perks that are unlocked and available for us. Starts with a ranged bow skill and a dog commanded with the skill Animal Bond. And then we start without any bonus gear. Or we can start with some bonus gear. +1 speed, +1 stealth, +2 to 5 damage, -1 to attack, or... sleeping powder and anti-venom. I think I'm going to go with the runner boots. We're going to get that, and then what else do we have? The dog gets 1 defense, is much faster to resurrect. +10% to hit with bow, increased vision range in dark areas. +1 base stealth and defense. Bow takes much longer to charge. And where did you even get this puppy? Dog uncontrollably polymorphs when excited. It's kind of funny. Alright, I think I'm going to go with the sniper version of it. Alright, we're going to create the character. He's going to be a male, and I like it. Let's get started and see what this is all about. The tower is Cardinal Quest 2's Endless Mode, where the story never ends. How far can you get? Your achievement rank is 5, so I brought extra chests to 5% of the floors. Woohoo! Alright, so basically, guys, this is a roguelike game. You get to run around and just do basic roguelike stuff that you would expect. And even though it's sort of a port from, well, I mean, it was also a browser-based game on Congregate, but it's sort of a port from iOS and everything else, it works phenomenally well, and I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this game. So hopefully you guys like this, and you get to enjoy it right alongside me. Alright, so here you have it. The tower denizens have raided the country for too long. You'll cut down as many as you can. Together! Alright, so we have our dog. We hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... for the different skills that we unlock. Additionally, we have various things here that we can utilize, which will be Shift 1, Shift 2, and so on and so forth. You can also click on everything. You move with WASD, or you can click around to go places. Spacebar will allow you to wait or use something like a staircase if you're on top of one. And you just press in the direction you want to go, and you go. So right now I'm using WASD to move around. It's pretty much how you would expect. Alright, we see our first enemy, and I'm going to take a shot at him, and down he goes. Headshot. Alright, we can go and grab up a freeze spell, which isn't too bad. I'm going to put that on 5, and that's basically going to slow down our opponents so we can do more damage and various things like that. Alright, we have a new opponent. We're going to hit him again, and I guess we can only shoot at certain points. We can only use our bow skill every so often. Alright. So we'll lose a little bit of speed, a little bit of stealth, but we'll gain 2 health. I think we're going to trash that for now. We'll see. I'm not sure how the dog works yet, guys. Again, I've never played this particular hero. So it's all new to me. Oh, they have a dog too. Well, oh, our dog's going for it. Our dog is angry. Alright, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to slow down that guy. We're going to use our bow skill on him again. It takes 5 turns to charge back up. We've killed him. We can attack him and drop him. Attack, 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 attack. We're kind of getting wrecked here. Alright, we're going to go for another bow attack, and we killed him off. Our dog is battling the wolf, and we were victorious. We can go there with a kill. Well, an attack, not necessarily a kill. And our dog, in theory, alright, we're still hanging in there. We've gained a little bit of experience. Down here you see the experience and how long it takes us to do different things. That's not a running timer. It's every time you move, it uses 1 second, depending on if you attack or what have you. So it also plays into your score, how much gold you have. I assume there are shops somewhere, though I have yet to run into one just yet. Alright, we have an invisibility potion, which should allow us to get to various different places. And we found our stairs to the next area. We're not quite ready to go there just yet, though. Every time you go to a new area, you do what, ladies and gentlemen? You have no idea. See, I could just bait you in all day long. You'll have no clue what's going on. No, you actually get to heal up to full every time you go to a new area, so that's pretty nice. So you do indeed get full HP, and you can continue on. Because if you didn't get that full heal, you would have a pretty rough time with this game overall. You still are probably going to have a rough time, but hopefully we're strong enough to be able to do stuff. So if something is clearly worse than what you have, like this is obviously better, but if something was clearly worse, you automatically auto-loot it. You don't have to click trash, but, you know, the stuff that's better, you can obviously equip it. And it is, well, sweet, sweet, nice style. Alright, we got him. Let's go for that puppy. Yeah, or that wolf, I suppose. He's not really a puppy. I suppose our dog is more puppy-like. I still have my 2 full heal potions that I can utilize at any point. That's why I'm running around with so little health. Not that there's much I could do to change that right now, short of using those potions. Occasional enemies will drop like a health power-up, which will allow you to heal. Which I gotta say is, well, pretty needed most of the time. Alright, I have attacked the city guard. And I'm going to help out here with our boys. Alright, a cap of endurance. I will take that. It's more HP. So if I can get through without having to use a healing potion, alright, that's all of them. That means I can fully heal and not have to use any of my consumables. Which again is ideal. So it tells you, alright, +1 to our attack. It tells you when you've actually, oh, I think I trashed that instead of equipped it, that's my bad. I believe it tells you when everything is cleared out, so you know when there's things left, if you need to heal or whatnot. Remember, every time you go to a new level, you do heal. Unless they've changed that for endless mode, then maybe they won't. Ah, there we are, fully healed. We're about half a level in as well. You can press C to bring up your character screen. It will show you where you level up. These are the different skills you'll be able to learn. And additionally, it will show you which weapons you have available to you. It does not appear that bows are something that's actually available, interestingly enough. Alright, so I will probably end up going down the archery tree a little bit quicker. And the plus to bow speed will actually help me be able to use my bow more frequently, which is going to be really, really nice. Alright, we'll come down here and take a shot. Oh, we missed. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, I got my speed slowed by 4, but it wore off, which isn't bad. Alright, we got a mana potion. Going to hit you. We're going to attack with our dog there. I already have one just like it, so that was free cash monies. There was no upgrade possible. Alright, looks like our puppy dog is engaged in a battle. In mortal combat, and we managed to be victorious there. So like I said, guys, it's a pretty simple and easy roguelike. I really like it. I think the game works phenomenally well. It's actually one of the easier games. It's almost, I want to say it's almost a roguelite, but it's not. It really is a roguelike game. It seems easier than most roguelikes are, and to me that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oftentimes I feel the difficulty level in roguelikes are a little bit too high, so I'm always happy to see some that are a little bit easier. They don't have to be insanely easy, but a little bit easier. Alright, and we get another dagger that was exactly the same as the one we had. So again, we're accomplishing goals, we're getting through, and so far it's not like I've moved 3 squares and already I'm dead and the game's over. Oftentimes I find roguelikes like that, I mean, you know, that's kind of the, I don't know, the quintessential thing for the roguelike. It's not always a guaranteed run. Now I still feel like you can probably fail in this one, but it's not as brutal as some of the other ones where you just get like really unlucky random encounters where you just get wrecked immediately. So, I don't know, I'm a fan, guys. I'm a big fan of this game, and I'm glad I get to cover it on my channel. Again, I am a pretty big fan of roguelikes in general, so anytime I get to cover any of them on my channel, I'm pretty happy about. Especially one... Oh, that's all of them? Wow, we cleared out the entire floor. Ah, and there's the exit. Well, I'm going to go walk around and make sure that we have looted everything that's possible for us to loot. So, if there is anything extra, we can gather that up and be all happy. The mini-map serves its purpose quite well. It looks like we can expand the map with M if we wanted to see a little bit better what's going on. I mean, it's got all the elements that you would look for. Oh, this guy is a scavenger. I think you can actually buy and sell to him. I think I accidentally killed him the last time I saw him, which probably wasn't the play. Okay, so he sells an invisibility potion. He also sells an accurate holy stave or staff. A little less speed, a little more attack. I don't think that's worth it. I'm not going to buy it. And then finally, holy dispel magic. Okay, uses faith. Target an enemy or yourself, dispels magical effects and stuns enemy spellcasters. Oh, well, that's interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have the cash for any of that. But there you go. There is the shop guy. I do remember seeing that guy once before. So there you have it. There you have it. All right. Well, it looks like we've full cleared this entire area. We can go on to the next. And trust me, the game does get more challenging as you go. I'm surprised we haven't leveled yet. Oh, hey, let's change the scenery. Cool. Uh-oh. Already with the enemies. Alright, what do we have? Gloves of dexterity. We will equip it. I think I trashed those last time. Oh, they've howled. They're angry. They want my soul. Well, maybe not my soul. I'm gonna trash that. Gonna back up, gonna go, and one more, and there we go. The attack. Yeah, we finally leveled up. Woohoo! Let's kill these guys off, and you do not get a full heal when you level up, in case you guys are wondering. So we only have 19 health. That is what we have. And I'm going to put one more point up into our archery skill, and that is going to be where I put my talent point. So hopefully our speed with our bow is a little bit quicker now, and it should do a little tiny bit more damage. Holy Armor, a blessed protective aura which can deal damage to attackers based on my faith. Alright, I'm going to add that to my third skill and cast it. Doesn't last long, gives me 3 defense and 1 thorns, which will be what reflects the damage. Alright, I assumed that my bow would be quicker, but it doesn't seem like it's any faster. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Alright, we're going to do battle with the captain. And we did. Alright, so clearing this stuff out, it is pretty nice, I gotta say. I feel fairly powerful right now, which isn't always the case. Now with the fighter, I will say it was a little bit less challenging at the very beginning, and a little bit more challenging around this area, I'm guessing, because I didn't play this exact scenario. But as I got a little bit further into the game, it was getting a little bit more difficult with the warrior, even though I had some decent skills and everything else. I find that I'm quite a bit more powerful here, or at least I feel like I am, with the ranger, or the bowman, or whatever you want to call him. Because you don't have to exchange blows, so you're not running the risk of getting damaged quite as often. Plus, we have our puppy, who's running around doing stuff. Alright, again, I'm going to trash that. We're going to continue walking around, and I believe we've cleared it all. I'm not sure if the little chat box came up that said that I was too distracted by the shiny stuff on the ground. But it does appear that we full cleared this level, and we're ready to go on to the next. So let's head on over. Area cleared, full heal, go! And of course your little, oh, one of the tower's bosses must be here. Each is a ruthless tyrant. You won't let them live. Alright, so there you have it. There is going to be a boss somewhere. Wow, this is a little bit scary. There's several enemies opposing us here. Alright, going to do multiple attacks. I feel like we're doing pretty good damage here. We have done quite a bit of rectitude. Is that a potion of reflection? I think that's probably a thorns potion. Alright. Ooh, we got the hunter's barb. It is better in all ways. Let's equip that bad boy. And let's see here. We've got a whetstone, which I suppose we can use. And there we go. Sorry, I want to actually use that. And that's going to increase my damage to 1 to 4 now, as opposed to 1 to 3. And we're going to be able to continue to move up. And what do we see? A spiderling, which we can shoot and aggro and make very sad. I'm hoping that we don't upset too many things at once. My dog seems pretty hell-bent on attacking. Oh, and that must be the boss. The Kobold Chieftain of Doom. Oh, he can teleport. That's interesting. Well, he's dead. We have defeated him. We can utilize our potion of reflect if we wanted to. I'm going to attack all these guys. And there we are. We can get that. I'm going to use it just because I can. And we got all of our healing stuff that we can get. And I believe that might be about it. Found an offering. A favor which to call upon the gods. Recharges holy spells and heals 25% health. That sounds like that could be pretty legit. I'm going to take that. I'm going to leave the blinding powder there. And we got a key to continue on to the next area. So I'm feeling pretty good about this, guys and gals. I mean, this has been a relatively successful run. I'm not sure if there are more difficulty levels or what the deal is. It does seem like it's a little bit easier than maybe it should be. I'm not complaining, like I said. I don't do well with many of the roguelike games. So that being said, finding one that's a little bit easier, not necessarily bad. I'd like to see multiple different difficulty levels or... Ooh, what is that? That thing looks large and scary. That's an ent. I suppose I could see that. I would love to see multiple different difficulty levels to make the game a bit more challenging. That's something, one of the games I did back in the day, I don't remember what it was called. I totally drawing a blank right now, but it was a dungeon roguelike like this that was a little bit too easy, and I had said so inside my comments, and I even had talked to the developer after the fact, and he said, well, he just wanted to get the game out on a difficulty level where people could enjoy it and play it, not just be frustrated. And then shortly after, they did release multiple difficulty levels that made the game quite a bit more challenging. Now again, I imagine each character class is going to play a bit differently. Some will be stronger, some will be weaker. I've already achieved Act 1 with one character, and I assume Act 2 and 3 are going to be a bit more challenging. So I'm not running off of the full game mentality or experience where I say this stuff here. Let's see. Alright, polymorph. Let's throw that onto our 4th slot there. Let's try it out. Yeah, get polymorphed. We'll wreck him. I feel like that might not have helped me any. Okay, what does this do exactly? Transform a creature into another form. That might have been worse than, I figured it would be like a sheep or something weak, but it wasn't. That was something powerful. Well, we did manage to level up. There are still multiple nasty things over there. I'm going to slow you down a bit, sir. I'm going to take a shot at you. And by the time you get over here, we'll be fully recharged anyway. Okay, now we could use... We're just going to use this anyway, because it's just going to sit there otherwise. So we might as well take it. Let's go take a peek at what's in here. Some gold, alright. And once again, I'm going to go with the bow speed. I think that's going to be the play. Next up, I'm probably going to get one into toughness, just to get ourselves a little bit more HP, because fairly soon we'll be having some issues surviving if the game continues to progress and get harder and harder, like I assume that it will. I'm really glad to see they have an endless mode. That's something that some roguelikes do lack. You can only play through what the game offers, and then that's it. Alright, that's all of them. Time to move on. Excellent. So if we have cleared out the entire floor, which it looks like we did, we can go on to the next. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this first look. Like I said, I'm a big fan of roguelike games. Anytime I can get my hands on one to show it off, I do. It used to be a thing I did with weekly runs, but that never really got too far. I know, it sounds very disgusting and awful, but it was, I don't know, I thought it was clever. I thought it was a little bit funny to name my weekly series where I play a roguelike game or something along those lines. And try to do a full run on Fridays. I thought it was a pretty clever idea, but I don't know, it never really took off, and I found that I had a few little issues with doing that. Like, certain games are too long, and I would end up doing like 30 episodes in a day, and that's not viable. Alright, let's take a look here. Examine an enemy to find its strengths and weaknesses. Grant a permanent advantage against that type of enemy. That sounds too good to pass up. I think I can go with the mana potion there. Alright. Well, let's just use it straight up. Why not? Raiders are weak. I'll cut them down. Gained +3 attack versus raiders. Well, there's nothing super awesome about that. But hey, we are a little bit more powerful than we were before. I will take it. Let's shoot him and make him die. Die, raider. Alright, here's the kobold. A little bit of kobold murder. We'll kill you. Let's polymorph him, see what he turns into. Oh, that looks far worse than what he was before. Oops. I don't know what I hit. Is that also 6? Let's take a look. Yeah, it is. Okay, so 1 through 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, or 0, is how you could do that. Or you could do shift 1 through 5 for the top ones. Well, that's bizarre. I'm not sure why they did that. That kind of sucked, because I missed 5 and I used one of my full heal potions there for no reason. It is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. We'll see. We shall see. Hey, a scroll of summoning. We can summon ourselves a powerful creature to fight at our side. For all of eternity. Alright, let's go up this way. I have found the stairs and I have murdered yet another raider. Because that's what I do. I perform a raider murder. Alright, apparently there's still some stuff left over here. Hey, an archer that is not going to survive very long. Alright, blinding powder, not a big fan of. Mana potion. Let's put it there. And, aha! I knew there had to be another enemy in here. Prepare to defend yourselves until your very last breath. Alright, we have yet another one of our wonderful store guys. Hey, another one of these. Not bad. And what do we have? Bloody bone cracker. Gives us more damage, it lowers our speed quite a bit, and it lowers our stealth. The only thing I really want is that. And in order to use that, I would have to use one of these, so let's do that. Talk to our boy there and grab that up. And buy it, and there we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure we've cleared out the area, so let's head out and get stuff handled. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more floors, guys, before I break this off. Like I said, I'm having fun playing this. I'm really glad to be able to showcase this. And I do appreciate the spinning dog. And if you guys are fans of roguelikes, well, I would recommend this one. I think it's quite fun. Whether you decide to do microtransactions and get it for free, it's not like ridiculous amounts of microtransactions when I say. Through iOS, Android, and Congregate. Or if you want to get it on Steam for, I think it's like $10, maybe less than that. Oh, that's not cool. Okay, so this dude, pretty scary. Alright, it looks like I've unlocked the Pugilist. And man, that guy hurt bad. I gotta be careful. So that's what I'm saying, the difficulty does ramp up. It's not as quick as you might think. But it's still pretty crazy. Alright, that's a Dark Paladin. We totally have to murder him. Yeah, and our puppy did a good job there. Well, it looked like we struggled a little bit with that raider. Dark Paladin got wrecked a little there. And there he goes, down like a sweet muffin. I don't know what these weird looking things are. They look like bags, but they're clearly not. Alright, Tundra Lizard Boots. Nope, we're going to trash those too, sorry. I don't care about the reveal area. Oh, hello. Let's kill ourselves an Ent. And if you want to wait, guys, you can just spam spacebar. You won't heal up or anything like that. But you can wait for guys to close with you, or you can wait for your skills to come back off cooldown. Like I did in that particular case. You don't constantly have to move around. You can, it's an option that you can do, but it's not something that you have to do every time. Alright, so let's walk around and see what we can find. And normally it would take you quite a bit longer, guys, on the free-to-play versions of these games to actually unlock, say, the Ranger or the Hunter or whatever this guy is considered. And, you know, all the skills and perks and packs and things you can start with. Take quite a bit of time to unlock, but hey, you know what? That's part of the fun of the game. I just figured since I'm going to be showcasing it just this one time for the first look, and kind of get you guys excited about it. I say that now. I still fully intend to at some point. Alright, we got ourselves another wonderful little device there. Pretty big fan of that. I still fully intend at one point in time to maybe go back to weekly runs, or something to where I can actually play games like this that I enjoy a little bit more frequently, because right now it's usually a first look video is about all I can muster for a lot of roguelike games or things of that nature that I feel deserve to be seen, but I can't commit a full series to. Alright, we've killed all of them. We can move on. Let's just make sure there's no treasure loot hidden anywhere, and then we will be about our business. So yes, I would very much like to come back and play this. And again, I do still plan to stream occasionally on and off once I finish up the games that I am covering right now. And there will be community days for the streams as well. But in the days that I just feel like playing something, I have the time, I'll probably throw something like this in there and just play it and have you guys come and have some fun. One of the tower's bosses is here. Alright, they are tyrants and I cannot allow them to live. So I think I will take on this final boss, guys. And that is probably where I'll break off this first look. And again, I really, really, really like this game. I think it's well done. It's not too difficult. It's got some difficulty that ramps up as you go. And it's got an endless mode and several other things. I definitely think it was worth the asking price on Steam. And if you don't like that, you can always go Mother Wolf. You can always go in another direction and go for the free-to-play version of such. Alright, gonna try to slow you. It did not work. I wonder if I can polymorph him. Oh, I totally did. I turned him into a chicken. Fall chicken man. Yeah! Oh, that was cool. Alright, so polymorphing bosses. Big deal. Alright, well, we're gonna have to use our key here. Let me think. What? I know I need that. I actually do need to pick that up. Alright, let's see if we can't kill you. Oh, there's so many bad guys coming. Let's go for the far distance guy and aggro him and have him come down here and then murder. We already have better than that. It's a superb dagger, though. It's got a little bit more speed, but it lowers everything, so we're going to trash that again. What is that? It's a wisp. No longer a wisp. Alright. Let's head up this way, and that is an ogre. Yeah, the ogres are actually pretty tough. Well, from my experiences, the ogres wreck me a little bit here and there, so I'm not a big fan of those guys. Alright, gonna kill you off, and maybe kill you? There it is. Wasn't sure I'd be able to. Alright, that's all of them. We killed them all off. So what I think I'm gonna have to do here is probably drop the potion of speed, and I'm gonna come back and pick it up after I unlock the door, wherever the door actually is. And it is to our left. Anyway, folks, hopefully you enjoyed this first look. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. If you want more information about the game, the developer, or anything of that there nature, it will all be down below in the description of the video. Like I said, the game, quite fun. It's not an overly complicated or super difficult roguelike, which is it's kind of a breath of fresh air if you ask me. Oftentimes I find these games are really, really difficult. Half the time I can't get out of level 1, which is embarrassing, I know, but it's also frustrating because you want to play the game and see what it has to offer, and you can either get unlucky with things or whatever the case is, and you just can't get any further in the game, and you're like, "Urgh." Like I find Tales of Magi-All, love the game. I really like playing it. It's an enjoyable experience, but it's also super frustrating because it is pretty difficult, and I find myself oftentimes not even being able to get out of the starting area because I did something wrong, or I misjudged or miscalculated something, and then I end up dying. There's other times where I get through that, and I breeze through 3, 4, 5 levels, no problem whatsoever, and then I run into somebody that's harder than I expect, and I instantly die, and it's over. Same thing with Dungeons of Dreadmore. You know, there's times that I just do terrible, and times I do really amazing. This game seems to have a little bit of a less difficult side of it. But you can still play it, enjoy it, and have fun. That's my spiel, and I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time with another First Look. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Phreak Show, and I will see you later.